timing. You seen Maria?
No, I haven't.
Good. Doesn't look like she's here. Hey, Echo, if we go this way...
Zeno! Zeno! Look out!
Oh!
Yes, this power is magnificent, and it didn't break in one use. These adjustments are great. Zig can do wonders when he's motivated. Don't you agree, young Zeno?
Are you planning on killing me, Maria?
Don't worry, Ladry's output has decreased. You won't die in one hit.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
You need to quit with the homicidal thoughts.
More importantly, you've been incredibly cowardly of late, youngster.
For the guy who showed up with all that bravado during the mothership fight.
As a teacher, I think I need to give you a pep talk.
Liar! You just want to try out your new Labrys.
You hit the nail on the head, so I don't need to sugarcoat that fact.
She wants to try her new act.
Ever sugarcoated it?
You sure do yammer. It's fine. Don't bother joining me in my trial run. You have Nanaki, don't you? And it's 2 against 1. You don't normally have those conditions.
True.
Wait! You're including me?
I think she's including me.
Oh, you can't participate. 3 against 1 would definitely be a disadvantage. One person would end up running.
But you wouldn't let someone run if you had 2 opponents? Zeno, it doesn't seem like she's joking.
Listen, Echo, when Maria gets like this, it's a moot point to tell her anything. When that happens...
When that happens...
Run like the wind!
Run like the wind! Hey, Zeno! Wait up!
We're playing tag now. Great! I love that idea.
Seeing her in her younger days must have been truly terrifying.
It's been so long! Oh, how I've longed to see you!
Hi, Katori.
Lend me your ear. Saga is an utter brute. It's one boot camp after the next, with no break in sight. My weak frame is beyond agony and has even begun giving off the stench of death.
We'll take a shower.
Instead, you seem to be energetic enough to snap at an opportunity.
This is just reserved energy. Oh, I just want to fall into your arms.
Stop! You're hindering their combat performance.
Yes.
Seriously? That opinion is devoid of any emotion. Oh, if only you were my partner instead of Saga.
I don't know if she's trying to take a shot at Saga or if she's coming on to me.
I see. If that's what you want, there's nothing I can do about it. Why don't you give it a try?
What?
Huh?
I was starting to feel that my instructional capability has reached its limit. I will give the reports. The mission will not change. We'll just change partners.
Oh, wait a second, Saga.
Sorry to pass her off to you while she's still in training. You take it from here.
Oh, you just got fired, Katori.
Saga! 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 It was a joke! Joke! I'm finished now!
Don't push yourself too hard, Katori. The frequent and relentless has taken its toll on your body, right?
Ah.
I'm sorry that I put you through so much.
I've never heard you say such a kind thing before. That really struck me at my core. No, I can keep going. There is much more I can do. Better still, my desire is unfettered.
He got her.
You want to continue the boot camp under my instruction?
Of course.
You will be worn out. I won't quit, even if you whine.
I am fully aware of that.
Do you mean what you say?
This is getting tedious.
I see. Well then, I will spare you no mercy. Up until now, I was doing a trial run. It gets serious from here on.
Break her,
I have a strict
Saga.
boot camp regimen for you. It will fundamentally rectify your cowardly nature. It's already prepared for you. So, let's go.
What? Have I been bamboozled?
Yes.
Oh, hey, Saga, could you calm down a bit so we can talk this through?
Too late.
You confirmed that you meant what you said.
There is a saying in this world, in the spur of the moment!
Oh, hello. Sorry, but I have to keep my volume down.
Sleeping finally.
I want to let her sleep just a little longer. She should have gone to bed in her room, but she thought someone might need to talk to her about something important, so I looked the other way for a second, and when I turned back, she's like this. Once she makes up her mind about something, she dives in head first. Even after all this time, she hasn't changed. Sometimes I can't help but feel that my lack of confidence is holding her back. And then I start thinking she's just putting up with it for me.
He is the most insecure powerhouse.
Gotcha. So, that's what's on your mind.
Wait! Look! How long have you been awake?
Pretty much from the beginning. I was sighing on the inside the whole time. You obsess over the silliest things, you know that? Of
Ouch.
course I'm making compromises. We're different people, Theo. That's how this works. Sure, we have to grin and bear it sometimes, but we do it because we want to be with each other. Got it?
Of course, but still.
Nope. You're totally
Nope.
clueless. Since you don't get it, let me break it down for you.
Boom.
I want to be with you, Theo. So I am. Okay? Get it? Make me explain any further than that, and you're losing serious points.
Boom.
Right. Got it. Definitely.
No, you don't.
If we could not have these moments in public going forward, that'd be much appreciated too. Sound good?
Just want me to get
Honestly,
involved.
if you want to talk about me putting up with you, this is a prime example.
Huh?
Ow!
Did you say something, Old?
Get shot down.
Sure didn't. All right, Theo, let's go. Oh, I didn't expect to run into you here.
Are we not going to talk at all about how I murdered a god? We're just going to go on about running into everyone else?
I wanted to mingle with the lily pans, so I had Fourier help me out, but we seem to be having an issue.
Oh? Something's wrong.
It's totally fine. Matoya is with Arx. She is not an enemy.
You previously freaked them out, I'm
It's
guessing.
no use. I don't know why, but for some reason, they're being quite cautious.
You scare them.
I wonder if perhaps I ended up doing something that frightened them. I don't think so. We've been together this whole time, so I don't see how you could have. Their reaction is less that they hate you, and more like they're trying to hold back for some reason. It seems as though they're appealing hard to Matoy, and Matoy alone. Have you any ideas why? I'm not really sure. I didn't think I had done anything in particular.
I don't think you did.
Saying that makes me feel more and more clueless. I really don't remember anything.
We know.
Thank you, Fourier. I didn't want to put the lily pen out any further, so I'm going to head back for today. I'm sorry I wasn't able to help more, Matoy.
We still aren't really good at communicating with
Not
them.
at all. Just introducing me to the lily pen like this was plenty enough. Until now, all I could do was hear stories about them, so I'm glad just having been able to come at all. Let's come back together another time. I'm sure the Lily Pen will welcome you with open arms then.
We hope.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, speak of the devil, and here he is. Hi, boss.
You rang?
Hi there. Io was just telling me lots about Dumons.
You say that, but there isn't a whole lot to learn. It's just idle talk.
Sure.
No, that's fine. That's just what I wanted to hear. I can look up the details of the Dumons, but in the end, that's just information. I'm not a Dumon, so although I can imagine what might be different between us, I can't experience it.
We can change
I
that.
don't know all the experiences you've had, so it's interesting to hear about the trivial things too.
Boss, you're pretty eccentric too, but then again, so is Matoy.
Hey, I'm literally a Dumon.
Really?
Why does nobody bring this up?
Well, I am too. I like it that way, so it doesn't bother me.
Hello, thank you. This is your favorite entertainer, Patty. Hi, I'm Tia. I'm Matoy.
Oh no. Mapatia?
No. This time it's not my doing. She joined us on her own.
Okay.
What? Did I do something wrong?
Just wanted to play
You did
along.
something wrong. Or rather, anything and everything is wrong.
What?
I watched you both here and there, and it seemed so fun that I thought I would go all in. Oh, well, in that case, we welcome you with open arms. Accepting everyone who comes our way is Patia's motto.
It's the first time anyone's come our way to begin with. Well, I guess it's okay to let someone join us once.
Okay, so the three
So she
of us
takes
have
us
some lucky
seriously.
news for you. Listen up. What were we gonna talk about?
The depths of Harukotan.
Harukotan's depths? Oh, you're talking about Nightfall Castle. That's the largest building in the domain ruled by the Nightfallers.
Okay.
Really?
She knows
Alice has been
things.
given permission by the Divine One to investigate the Nightfaller's domain, which is being corrupted by Falspawn.
Oh, wow! Sukuna Hime has her hands full with Magatsu and says she wants Arcs to lend her its strength.
Oh? You heard that directly from her?
We've kind of been
Yeah,
buddy-buddy.
that's what an informant does. And Sukuna Hime is my friend. She told me all about it when I asked her.
There you go.
Sukuna Hime? Magatsu? Hey Tia, what are they again?
Gods?
She remembers information accurately. She takes the initiative to interview people. And more importantly, she doesn't talk so loudly. Matoy, if it's okay with you, I'd like to work with you as informants.
Oh!
It's you.
She-
Sorry for the trouble earlier. Azanami's the one to blame here. Sorry you got involved.
I mean,
After you grabbed me with that inviting look on your face, you are one to talk.
I told you, it's not like that. How many times do I have to go over this?
oh boy.
Dating? No! It's not like that! Yet!
That is right. It is not like that.
Yet.
We just need to get to know each other better. That is all.
That's right. I'll learn more about forces, and Marlu will learn more about hunters. If we do that, Arcs will be ready for anything, right? Right.
At least you will be. What kind of color hair would your children have? I wonder.
There's no ulterior motive. Don't get any ideas.
Well, that called me out.
When you say it out loud like that, it honestly just makes me angry.
Hey, Marlu! Don't go too far ahead! It's dangerous over there! Well, see you later!
Oh, this is kind of an alpha, isn't he?
It is you two. You were a great help in dealing with Magatsu. Indeed,
We could not have done it without you. I was waiting for the opportunity to seal it, but a time never presented itself. My apologies, but I ask that you accompany me a while longer.
Kind of what I do, correct?
More importantly, we must do something about those impudent children.
We're working on
There's
it.
no room for doubt that those abominable children deceived the Nightfallers. Defeating them should put an end to everything.
Hope.
Thus, our next plan of action is set. I will simply go there myself and vanquish them.
You probably can't.
I cannot allow you to do that, Lady Sukunahime. You have greatly exhausted yourself in suppressing Magatsu's power.
Step aside, Kotoshiro. This is an order from the Ash Maiden. Will you defy me?
Yep.
If you have the strength to move me, then do so.
Isn't there any other way?
It is, as you say. We should think of some other method.
He's right. You just might get hurt.
Then what would you have us do? I would fain get this over quickly and prevent any more casualties.
What about having the Daybreakers and the Nightfallers work together? I'm sure if you speak to the Daylord and the Night Lord, they'll lend a hand. Wait, why do you look like you've swallowed a lemon?
She doesn't like that idea.
Speaking to them would be useless. An exercise in futility. Neither the Daylord nor the Night Lord will lift a finger.
I am of the same opinion, but there is no harm in at least trying.
I mean, they might surprise you.
Ugh, fine. Either way, I am out of commission for the time being. In the meantime, I will attempt to contact them. Is that amenable to you all?
Yeah, that'll work. You know, do they know that she's the maiden for real this time?
Ah, perfect timing. I just received a reply from the Daylord.
Okay.
His answer is largely as I predicted. Is that not right, Kotoshiro?
A scant few lines after a formal greeting, he launched into vilifying the Nightfallers and requested that they receive divine punishment. He made it quite clear that they have no intention of cooperating with the Nightfallers, let alone negotiating with them.
They just want war!
Do not be enraged, you two. The incumbent Daylord is an unrivaled fool. He merely barricades himself within his castle, paralyzed by fear.
That doesn't make him better.
It is truly exactly as I predicted. How horribly pathetic.
Poor leadership is the reason this is all going down.
Have you received a reply from the Night Lord yet?
Not as of this moment.
Heavens, they are all so indolent. I have not sensed those dark children either. I will go to the Night Lord directly and ask his opinion before aught else occurs.
Find the Night Lord dead or something.
Then I will accompany you.
Fool, the discussion will only be soured if I bring a Daybreaker with me, even if you are my guardian.
But I cannot suffer you to go alone in your current condition, Lady Sukunahime.
Then we'll go with her, right?
We're a neutral party in this, technically. More so than you would be, Kotoshiro.
Apologies. I had originally intended for those of the Haruko-tan alone to resolve this.
Come now, we don't have to talk like that to each other. It's truly alright. We're here to protect everyone.
In our job description that we probably don't get paid for.
Now, we've got preparations to make.
Here for everyone. She says it as if it is the most obvious thing in the world.
To us, it
Do you
kind of
think
is.
that there might be some additional meaning to your words?
I don't know.
things went so smoothly. I'm disappointed for some reason.
Oh?
But of course, I am the Ash Maiden of this planet, you know. Under normal circumstances, the Night Lord should come to my shrine with his tail between his legs. Instead, he sends no response and forces me to come to see him directly. He has become pompous.
Have you ever met the Night Lord?
Didn't you just talk to him?
Of course, when this generation's Day Lord and Night Lord ascended the throne, they met with me.
As they're supposed to.
As talented with the arts as he is, the Day Lord is a coward, so I felt he was not up to the task. While, on the other hand, the Night Lord was astute. He tends to be arrogant, but he is a cute little thing.
The Night Lord's plight is that the Nightfallers are being brainwashed by Gemini, right?
Correct. If the Nightfallers make a move, it will prompt the Daybreakers to confront them voluntarily. That will bring out the eerie children, whom we shall strike down at once, ensuring that there will be no more wasted lives.
That's all well and fine, but I'm pretty sure they already know what you're thinking.
What is so funny, Matoy?
I was thinking that you're really kind, the way you talk.
But then you talk about murdering children, and I think maybe you're not so kind.
You're always talking about how precious the planet is, but you also care about the Daybreakers and the Nightfallers, don't you?
It's her job.
I would say that it is an obligation more than I would say I care about them.
An obligation?
Yes. This obligation has been etched in my soul since the moment I was born. As the story goes, I was the Ashen child born from a Night Father and a Day Mother. Thus, I am a blood relative of the day and night. Due to their foolishness, I tend to want to rid myself of both. But it would be fiendish of me to abandon my relatives.
I suppose.
I cannot use the life my mother and father blessed me with to behave in that manner.
So you kind of feel like, you know, you were born out of a union between the two, and even though that's kind of a dead notion at this point, considering they still hate each other, to abandon the cause that they gave their life for would be a piss poor way to honor them.
I'm sorry for
No worries. It was idle gossip to pass the time. Only I know how serious I can be. However, the strong will to protect something or someone produces power whose strength can surpass even divine intervention.
Right.
You should think about what it is you want to protect, Matoy.
what I want to protect.
It definitely should not be something as ambiguous as everyone.
Welcome back, So. He's got a point, Matoy. Trying to help everyone means you won't be able to help anyone. Ooh, the Night Lord. I would not want to run into him into a fight. Actually, I would, because that would be epic.
It has been a while, Night Lord. You did not respond to my message, so I came to see you directly. Do you understand the matter at hand?
I apologize.
What?
Please, run.
It's a trap!
This is no good at all. How could my copy spit that out?
Oh, shit.
Gemini.
Did you eat the Night Lord?
No. To the contrary. I felt sorry for him to be all alone. So, I ate everyone.
Oh, damn!
You...
Oh, you're angry. How scary. But I know that you're exhausted from handling Nagatsu. No matter how much of a goddess you are, in your state,
Under these conditions, there's no way you can face us. Help Sukuna Hime!
Grab. I just got eaten.
Thanks for the meal. Not quite what I planned, but as long as it's good, it doesn't really matter.
Oh boy.
Where are you two? I cannot feel your presence.
You should run.
You failed my companions.
did you call me? Here I am.
What?
I am she.
I am he.
Me coming out of her isn't strange at all.
There's nothing peculiar.
She and I are
Gemini.
Goddess, want to go at it? Want to take us on?
If so, we'll eat you. You're who we wanted to taste from the beginning.
Do people have tastes? Is the Ash Maiden a flavor? Go find her.
What's wrong? Didn't you eat her?
I did. But it doesn't feel the same as it usually does.
Oh boy. All question marks. Oh boy. Well, this place isn't disturbing one bit.
Seeing your face brings back memories.
Luther?
That voice.
To run into you in a place like this is, I suppose you might call it a coincidence.
You're dead.
Oh, would you stop? I did not come here with the intention of fighting you two.
How are you alive? I got eaten by Gemini. I am in wherever Gemini's food goes.
What a funny question. In this situation, can you say that you are alive? This is the internal universe of Gemini, the duplicate. You and I were gobbled up and, alas, are in their stomach. However, I have no complaints. One does not often get the chance to experience the interior of Dark Falls. If I could get used to this, I think it would be rather fun. I also have no interest in what lies outside. I have no interest in a world without Shion, without omniscience. Do you understand, young lady? I no longer have a reason to fight you. So would you mind lowering your weapon?
Well, I suppose.
Thank you. Now then, keep your weapon drawn and follow me.
When do I draw my weapon?
This place is slightly dangerous, but it is really quite interesting. Since you came all this way, I might as well show you around.
Am I in space hell? Is that how this works?
What do you think? Does it not interest you? This is the internal universe of Gemini, the chaotic place where they eat and congregate. If you fought them, you should have seen their ability. The ability to copy what they consume.
Yep.
They use that ability to call those produced in their internal universe to the mortal world. We should call this a parallel universe. We are ingested, lined up in a row, and called forth. My, it would be so interesting to study.
Would it?
If I had had data on this, I could have created even better clones.
A little late for that.
I will never forgive you for eliminating Shion! You toyed with arcs and made everyone suffer!
I made everyone suffer, eh? If that is the case, why did Shion not stop me? She exceeded all life forms. Although I had seized general control, there must have been a way to interfere with me.
But she didn't.
Even so, she never interfered with the creation of arcs and clones. And yet, she herself produced the ultimate being.
The ultimate being?
Shadow the Hedgehog?
Well, it no longer matters at this point, but I will never forget it. The truth is, if Arx was never created, this world would already be under the Falspawn's control.
True. He's right about.
You have a horrific expression on your face, young lady. Are you dissatisfied with the truth I've laid before you?
Of course I'm dissatisfied. You Photoners started it all when you produced the Falspawn.
Didn't mean to, I don't
The
think.
one who permitted the creation of the profound darkness, from which all Falspawn originate, was Shion, young lady. At that time, she must have realized it. With her ability to calculate, she must have seen what was to happen in the future. What would happen to the Photoners when the profound darkness was generated? The outcome was as she knew it would be.
She knew this was gonna go down.
When they battled the profound darkness, the Photoners lost their ability to manipulate photons and so created arcs. The profound darkness was sealed away, but Dark Falls remained.
Portions of him.
Arcs and the Falspawn continue to fight even now. A moot battle.
No, it's not!
Yes, it is, young lady. Each Dark Falls has its own desire. And, in response to the effect the vessel has on them, their desire becomes warped even more.
Oh boy.
The Elder is an easy example. The vessel had such a strong effect on him that he forgot his cherished desire and lived for battle only.
He didn't last very long in
The
that
same
case.
happened with the Apprentice and the Fallen, and I was not much different. Gemini, however, are different. Only Gemini use their power to actualize the desire they cherish.
And what is that?
The revival of the profound darkness. They said it to our face.
Obviously, it is to revive the profound darkness. The quickest way to resurrect the profound darkness is to eat the Dark Falls Collective. I suppose that, as they do so, F factors equal to that of the profound darkness accumulate, and before long, it will be revived. Try to remember, Gemini ate the Apprentice, and the Dark Falls within me. And they must have eaten the Elder.
We know that.
The countdown has already begun. The countdown to the eradication of the world once the profound darkness is revived, that is.
We have to defeat Gemini before that happens.
Yes, that might be your only option. If the profound darkness is revived, dark falls will be produced endlessly.
That's no good.
Gemini is giving you a hard time by itself, so you have no chance of winning that battle. Above all, I would like you to not forget the fact that you are currently in Gemini's stomach.
I don't understand. What exactly is the profound darkness? Why did you create something like that?
Not on purpose.
The profound darkness was an imitation of Xion. It was an artificial pacifist that aimed to create photoners.
Oops.
It was an artificial Akashic record, used to allow idle humanity the ability to operate photons and control all as they pleased. At the time, however, human civilization was coming to an end. After they became idle, they worked on creation while negative emotions set in. Photons are strongly affected by emotions. The more there are, the more dramatically their abilities change when internal emotions change.
So the combined negativity.
As a result, the profound darkness became the incarnation of negativity and produced Falspawn to destroy the entire universe.
It's a human creation.
Young lady, you asked me why something like that was created. I, too, would like to ask that question. Why did she not stop it while she foresaw that catastrophe? That said, I can understand her feelings a little better now.
Oh?
Surely, she would say the reason that she did it was because she was lonely.
So everything should die. That doesn't seem like a great way to... That doesn't seem like a great way to handle your emotions. Am I truly prepared for this? I am now. I drew my wired lances. Oh! Cadetta Idetta! What do they call it in English? Cadota Idetta. Alright, well, let's go. Ow. Ow. Whee! Oh. Oops. Come here. Sorry, little thingy. Got it.
Completed.
That wasn't so hard.
So, I have talked about the outside world all this time.
Yeah.
Put simply, destruction is inevitable. The revival of the profound darkness is all but certain. Do you two really wish to return to a world in which only suffering exists?
You think this place is better?
In that case, leave. This is the edge of the universe. Raise Clarissa, and collect your power. It will look the same as when you defeated and endured against the Fall Spawn.
Are you able to clear a path for us?
It is an impossible feat for me, but you two can do it. You are Ark's operatives, after all.
He suddenly has confidence in us? By our powers combined.
Go now, failures. Enjoy your world to the utmost. Your world of uncertainty, devoid of omniscience.
He still doesn't get it. Why Shion allowed this to happen. Or why Shion allowed him to be defeated. I don't think he'll ever get it. Also, I think we're the first ones to... Yeah, he is. Wanna pop out on the Ark ship?
You and Matoy too?
Yeah, we're not still food.
Where? How?
Hey, we're back, I guess.
I'm alive.
Sarah, contact Philia. Prepare a medical check ASAP.
Sure.
We also need to contact everyone searching Haruka-tan. Jeez, you two came back much too quickly.
What do you mean? How long were we gone?
Oh, sorry that we have caused you so much worry.
I'm glad you're all right.
Lady Sukunohime.
Warning us.
Oh, I'm having a hard time saying anything.
Think she can't sense you?
Lady Sukunohime!
What, Kotoshiro? I've told you already I'm not in the mood at all. And
We're alive, just so you know.
you, Matoy, you are unhurt?
Yeah, we're doing good.
Yes, we're alright. Thanks to you, that is, we are. Thanks to me? Not at all. It's because I misjudged those children's strength that what happened. Oh, I am sorry. Truly I am. And thank you for coming back safe and sound.
You have my gratitude as well. Thinking that you two had disappeared has had her in ill spirits all this time.
Have we been gone that long?
Did. Her heart was not in it. It was an unavoidably painful situation. It has been some time since I last saw her smile.
That's quite enough, Kotoshiro. You're all right, and that's what matters. It's enough that you're alive. However, because of that, it seems I ended up making you do something unreasonable.
It's kind of my job at this point.
Really? Well, I suppose maybe. Say, you two, have you no desire to keep on living in a carefree fashion? If you so desire it, I will make for you a place on this planet, and whatever enemy might confront you, I will purge them myself. Is what you are trying to protect something you must go so far as to throw away your lives to do so?
Well, How often have we actually died?
Must you go that far for it? I still don't know. I've never really thought of a proper reason for it. Everything I remember is from after I met you. And to me, all of that is what's most important to me. And I'm sure I had things that were important to me before I lost my memory.
Didn't seem that way.
I don't remember what those things were, and it could be that those things are gone now. But I just don't know. That's why this time, I want to protect what's important to me. I want to protect it all, so I will. Even if catastrophe is assured like Luther said, I'm still going to protect what matters.
Aren't you a brave little
You want
wizard?
to protect it all, so you will. I feel certain my mother and father felt the same way you do, all those years ago. Otherwise, they never would have tried to save me, even if it meant throwing their lives away and violating the taboos. I've got it now, you two. I've nothing else to say.
Okay, where does that leave us?
However, call on me anytime if you want a place to call your own. You're ever welcome.
Cool. I can live. A weapon that spurs creation.
I confirm receipt of the new cosmogenic arms. Sorry for the trouble.
It's too late to say that. It's always troublesome handling the requests from you and Maria.
Whew. I am sure.
Regius needs a big boy sword.
Been about 40 years since I originally took care of your weapons. Sure brings back memories.
Probably 41 now,
40
right?
years ago. For me, that was an ominous time.
Alma. The first generation Claris craze. I'll never forget that. The first Ox, whom Clarissa the White entrusted. The strongest technique user. That's as far as I know about the rumors. I haven't seen it in all my years. I just heard about it from you.
She had a frail body. She would attack and hit the dirt. It went on that way. Nevertheless, she was strong. Strong enough to seal the Elder away and to zero in on Luther. She sacrificed herself in return for the safety of the Ark's operatives. She said she was not long for this world anyway.
You probably should have had a cast body.
I joined the trio of heroes along with her, to be of help to her, just to support her. I still have regrets. I wonder why I was not concerned with her appearance and did not try to stop her, protect her. I, who could not even protect her, could only think about upholding the code.
And I can hear all of this from where I was standing?
Was uphold the warped code that was established upon her sacrifice.
Regius, I have not told you what I inscribed on your new cosmogenic arms.
An inscription? Is it not Yonohate?
Silly, there are parents who give their children someone else's name. That child's name is Cosmogenesis. I suggest that its inscription be the same.
Cosmogenesis. To me, that's a gloomy name.
Not really.
Yes, but it's a name you need to shoulder. If you end life, you need to recreate it. If you go so far as to achieve that, it doesn't matter then. You can puff out your chest for all to see, brag to Alma that you created life. In a way, I've also ruined myself by being a blacksmith.
Huh?
Indeed.
By creating weapons? I could hear all of that from there.
Sorry for pulling you away like this. I just thought maybe we could talk about things. Maybe even touch back on some things I mentioned before. Just a chat.
You want to ask me if I plan to kill Toy yet?
After being consumed by Gemini, you found Luther inside as well, and he helped you escape, correct?
Sure.
That's all pretty hard to believe, honestly. But then again, here you are, right before my eyes. So it must be the truth.
When have I ever lied to you?
By the way, how are you feeling?
I'm just fine. Better than ever.
Right. Matoy said pretty much the same thing. You're
you not trust her?
in even better condition than before. That's how your body appears, at least.
Voodoo, that getting eaten would make you stronger.
Tell me, do you have any idea how many Falspawn or Falspawn affected enemies you've defeated during your time in Arcs?
Not a clue.
I do. And to be honest, the number is astronomical.
Oh? You've been keeping track of my kill count?
You and Matoy have seen far too much battle. Do you know why only Arcs operatives are allowed to confront the Falspawn?
Because we're immune to their corruption?
It's because even when they're defeated, the residue of the Falspawn remains behind, accumulating and eventually corrupting others. The creatures on Nefarious and the Draconians of Amdeskia are prime examples.
Yep.
The people of Harukatan seem to have a divine resistance to this corruption, but it's far from perfect. But the people of Arcs? We're fine. The photons within us neutralize the effects of the Falspawn F factor. Still, everything has its limits.
Are you saying I can eventually...
You have fought countless Falspawn, purged the creatures affected by their corruption, and even taken on a number of Dark Falls. Add to that getting consumed by one, then finding the power to break free and escape. There's truly no telling the toll it has taken.
What are you suggesting?
Sorry, I'm not trying to frighten you by saying all of this.
Doing a good job of it.
I just don't want you to overexert yourself. And Philia feels quite the same.
Are you saying I will lose the ability to cleanse myself of F Factor?
Your regular, run-of-the-mill sort of battle should be fine. And I'm not trying to say anything will happen anytime soon. Just don't forget, Arcs isn't made up of you alone. You have allies who you can count on.
Yeah, I know. Other Arcs. Everything okay, Matoy?
Has it calmed down?
That's not a good sign.
You! How long have you been there?
Don't push yourself too hard.
No, that's not it. It's not really a question of feeling well or overdoing things.
Are you sure about that?
Speaking of how I feel, it's actually quite good. Too good, enough that I'm scared. It's not just my power. I feel as though tons and tons of power is gathering within me.
That sounds really, bad, maybe?
I also feel as if there's something inside me, something not me, going wild. It's making me a little afraid. But you know, at times like that, just quietly waiting like that, it stills my heart.
Do you come here to meditate?
I wait, and the thought of you floats into my mind, and it makes me feel so calmed.
Kind of a big
That's
deal.
why I was so surprised to see you there when I opened my eyes. It's as though you've come walking right out of my dreams. Well, that's enough of a rest. We need to go talk to Sukuna Hime about our fight with Gemini.
Let's go.
I'll go on ahead.
Go on ahead. Don't we need to get on a ship? We're on another planet from them. That's kind of...
Oh, thank goodness you're all right. When I heard you were gone, I felt so uneasy. Oh, it's Patty, by the way. Anyway, moving on. I get that you were worried, but your greeting is a bit sloppy. Oh, hello. It's Tia.
Hi, Tia.
Oh, but I'm so glad you're okay. Now we can supply you with all sorts of information.
Always a pleasure.
That's not really the way an informant should speak, but I feel the same.
Also, I've been avoiding pointing this out for the longest time, but I feel like I need to point it out. Why is Patty's bra a seatbelt? At least I think that's what it is. What it looks like. It's kind of weird. That doesn't seem very secure.
Now then, here's the best information we have for you today. Gemini's movements.
And how exactly did you find that out?
They didn't reveal their exact movements since you returned.
Aha. Talking out her ass again.
The readings indicate that they are in Haruko-tan, but lately the fall spawn have been letting up on offense.
A parachute buckle. Maybe. Either way, it does not seem like the kind of... Does not seem like it's a good idea.
It's weird because they were so active up until now. I wonder what they're up to.
I think they're expecting something.
I dare say. It seems as if they might not be doing anything.
Dramatic pose. Just
Whoa,
really.
The ice cold glare is stabbing. Think for a minute though, Tia. They're in Haruko-tan, but the fall spawn have relaxed their offense, and there are no major signs of activity.
Yeah, that sounds like, you know, bad. When the hyper-aggressive demon things decide to stop attacking for a moment, I would be worried.
Judging from that information alone, you can only assume they're loafing around.
Sorry, Patty. That's not how this works.
I wonder... Just think about it, but use me instead of Gemini. You instead of Gemini? Let's see. You're on the Ark's ship, but you don't collect any information, and don't seem to be conducting any investigation. You've been slacking. That's ridiculous.
Ah!
What? What? I have readings of false spawn in the area.
Sorry to disappoint you. It's just me.
Have you seen any? They were around here. The reading showed a lot of strong ones. Or are you yourself a false spawn?
I'm gonna get shot.
Oh, just kidding. Joking. Don't make such a horrified face. Even I kid around. But, while it comes across as a joke, if you don't do something, it definitely could end up not being a joke.
She hasn't decided whether or not she's gonna shoot me yet, but she might.
Get it? I'm telling you that you mustn't overdo it. But if you have to overdo it, there's no real reason to stop. You do you. No matter what happens, I'm just going to shoot those foul spawn and continue my murderous massacre. Why? Because that's what I want to do.
If Profound Darkness did show up, he could just let her deal with it, and I think the problem would sort itself out.
Wow, look who it is! It has been quite a while since we have seen each other.
There's a storm going on.
Since we last met, I survived the boot camp's Inferno Crucible and made my graceful return to the battlefield.
Now back to boot camp.
You went from flunking to barely keeping your head above water. Training is far from over.
Saga, I already know what you're going to ridicule. You needn't tell me. Why are you hounding me in the first place? I was simply taking one of my occasional breaks. Please, leave me be.
I can't do that. I am obligated to monitor you to ensure your actions don't negatively impact Bouncer Class popularity.
You have so little faith in me, it's bracing.
Oh boy.
Oh, great! Say something comforting, I beseech you! Huh? Are you suffering from a grave ailment?
Not yet. Why would you think that?
No particular reason. Something just seemed off. I'm sorry if I upset you. My internal terror radar seemed to pick something up.
Internal terror radar.
But considering I'm quite useless to begin with, I recommend you pay it no mind. In any case, it's time for me to give Saga the slip. May we meet alone next time. Until then...
I've already got something going on with Matoi. Sorry.
Katori is fundamentally lazy and unreliable, but her instincts are unimpeachable. I don't sense anything wrong with you, but if she thinks there is a problem, it may lurk somewhere deep inside.
What's the reason between the two of them?
Now, if I may...
Godspeed, Saga.
Do not torment her any further.
What do you want?
Whatever you attempt is pointless. For her, only the worst possible outcome awaits. Whatever path you follow, the end will ever be the same. If you care about her, then do not hesitate. Kill her.
Keep saying that.
You've come as well. Is this about those eerie children?
I mean... yeah?
Nightfallers, without a single exception, have been completely consumed. Even the Night Lord.
That means Haruka-tan belongs to the Daybreakers.
The Nightfallers, running wild all over, have all borne those children. If I had realized sooner, if I had done something, such ruin could possibly have been avoided.
I'm sorry.
Forgive me, Night Lord. Forgive me, Nightfallers. Father. I shall etch this regret into my mind.
Half the planet is dead.
Consequently, I must dispel the Nightfallers' regrets. As the Ash Maiden of this planet.
We will appeal to the Daylord once more. If the situation has reached this point, even the Lord ought act.
See.
He mustn't. It will only add to the number of victims. The Lord's strength is unnecessary on this occasion. I will settle things.
Then, at the very least, permit me to accompany you.
No, Kotoshiro. You have a key duty to serve as a guardian of our society. In order to contain the reawakened Magatsu's power, we must protect this place. You ought to know this.
But...
True.
Understand, Kotoshiro. I will allow no further harm to come to this planet.
Don't let anyone else die. But maybe herself.
That you wish to do so is plenty enough.
Gemini's my problem. You don't get to play the martyr here.
You ought to value your lives more. I know your responsibility is to protect me, so I cannot speak too firmly. But you need not worry like that. Who do you think I am? I am Sukuna Hime, the Ash Maiden of Haruko-tan.
Leave the rest to me.
I think she's psyching herself up there more than...
Sukuna Hime, you can't need to go alone.
Well, we can catch up to her.
Kotoshiro, we have to hurry after her.
I cannot. Lady Sukuna Hime has ordered me to serve as protector of this place. And as her guardian, I must see her will done.
Alright, but I'm leaving.
Ordered? In that case, why were you looking for her in the first place? Surely you have been ordered to serve as a protector when we first met. So then, why?
Well...
We can't! If we leave Sukuna Hime on her own...
Gemini's gonna eat her.
She has no one except you, Kotoshiro.
We still should have some time before she sets foot in enemy territory. I'd like you two to go on ahead.
You'll catch up, is that it?
I still have things I must do. Things for my stepmother.
Ah, it's you two.
Sho, we're in a bit of a hurry.
Got shit to do.
I'm aware. You are headed to Harukatan to assist Sukuna Hime, yes?
You're gonna try to stop us, aren't you?
But you must not. As Ark's overseer, I order you to stand by.
What?
She'll die.
Why?
As I told you before, you all are fighting far too much. You've defeated not only the Fallspawn, but Elder, Apprentice, Luther, and even bored a hole out of Gemini's internal universe.
Actually, we didn't have anything to do with Apprentice's death. But, sure.
And it would not be unusual at all for all the darkness accumulated within your body in the process to erupt at some point.
But...
No buts! Don't you understand? You could die!
Okay, let other people die then?
That's not fair.
Sho, thank you for worrying about us. I'm sorry though, we're gone. We have to help Sukuna Hime and put a stop to Gemini.
You could always have Zeno do it.
Hey, you two! I'm an Ark's overseer! Don't you forget, when the time comes, I'm not going to be able to just let this go.
That's fine. Punish us
Safe.
later.
Please.
He cares about us, and he knows we're in big fucking trouble. But...
Kotoshiro's still not here, but he must be okay. Hang in there, Sukuna Hime. We'll be right there.
we swear! We're on our way. Gonna try to appeal to the Daylord.
O Daylord! O Daybreakers! Heed my words!
Doing.
Our Shrine Maiden has gone to Nightfall Castle. At last, our long battle will come to an end. But it is doubtful the battle will shift in favor of we, the Daybreakers. The enemy is strong enough to devour the Nightfallers, while our Shrine Maiden is alone. Even a fool would know that we have no chance. Even so, our Shrine Maiden has departed, despite being weary from having battled Magatsu. Despite being alone, she has gone to fight!
Rally the troops!
She has gone to to protect you all. You who do nothing but incessantly complain. Do you understand, Daylord and Daybreakers? She has gone to protect you all! You say it's only natural for her to protect you? Why? No, she should have given up on you a long while ago. Despite that, our Shrine Maiden has always watched over this planet. Even now, she goes into battle to save this world! Lord! Oh, Daylord! I ask of you, what have we Daybreakers learned from our legends?
To hide and let her deal with our problems.
What have we learned from our Shrine Maiden? Our lonely ashen child's tears? The gods and people must help each other. That is why Guardians exist. Why have we forgotten this?
Because it's easier to let her deal with our problems? Since they're all copies, you could just kill them.
It had not occurred to me that the Night Army would be a match for me. But they are rather fearless. Plus, they do precisely what I despise. They seriously make my blood boil. While I realize they are fakes, it gets difficult to take care of them when I think of the children of Harukotan.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Nay, it is not that it is hard to do. Such nostalgic loneliness stems from when I died and was reborn. That was when I was resented by all the Nightfallers and Daybreakers and rejected by my father and mother. I remember it like yesterday. Well, whatever situation I am in now is better than back then. Better than when everyone was my enemy.
Boom! To the rescue.
It's you and Matoy. Why have you come here? You fools!
Look who's calling who an idiot! Of course we came to save our friend!
Boom!
You idiots! You have nearly pushed your bodies to their limits. Do not burden yourselves further.
Too late. Which of us is nearly at their limit again?
That's right. You're exhausted, Sukune-hime, so you're not one to talk. While I admit it took us pretty long to get here, was it really long enough for you to completely lose your mind?
Oh, shots fired.
My, you have certainly become bolder in the short time we've been apart, Matoy.
Damn straight. Now quit acting the fool.
The Ash Wind?
Woohoo! Kotoshiro to the rescue.
Did I make it in time?
We're all alive, so...
Kotoshiro, why have you come to this place?
The Daylord's mysterious magic. As you said, he is a coward, but one cannot question his mastery of the arts.
I know that. I'm the one who instructed him. I'm asking why you are here.
Because I can't let you die. That's why.
I came to save my stepmother.
To address me in such a manner, and at a time like this.
Stepmother, I have a message from the Daylord. He said, we Daybreakers might not be much help, but we stand with the Ash Maiden.
The dumb lord said that. Now I see. The presence that appeared outside some time ago was those Daybreaker fools.
They're gonna hold the line while we go kill the boss.
Yes. They are being dispatched one after the other to ascertain if we can hold the line of battle.
Then, all we need to do is defeat Gemini in the innermost building. Kotoshiro, take Sakunahime and flee. Huh? What are you saying, Matoi? I will accompany you.
Not like that, you won't.
Honestly, in your condition, you just get in our way. Your words sting, Matoi. I would loathe be discarded by the likes of you, and in such a manner. I've got another reason on top of that. Gemini has to be defeated by Arcs. By us. Do as you like. Just do not get yourselves killed. You hear that? Make sure you both definitely return alive.
That's kind of the plan. Get her out of here, Kotoshiro. We got this.
Let's go, partner. It's our mission as Arcs to defeat Gemini.
Jawa's gonna have our heads for this later.
You're here, Arcs.
You're here, monsters.
Excuse me?
Never dreamed you would escape.
Yeah. Thanks to you, our stomach feels queasy. It's gross. Feels like we're going to throw up.
Throws up, Luther pops out.
First time we've suffered like that.
It's also the first time we felt regret. What's wrong? You're so quiet.
He's resolved.
Not even a peep. Did we startle you?
Not a chance.
Did you lose heart? Did you lose the will to fight?
Not even close.
I feel like I've experienced this before. I wonder why. It's strange. I feel like I remember what I said at this point.
Oh?
I don't feel like fighting. I came here to end you.
That's interesting. What you said is very interesting.
What you gonna do about it?
Yeah, it was a good thing we waited. We were able to hear the most interesting words we've heard since we were born.
Okay then.
Shall we?
Let's do this. Here we go. Let's beat some children. Ow. You first. This is all I gotta do is smack you around. Here we go. Whee! Oh, I ain't afraid of nothing. Just how it's gonna look when I beat up a couple of kids on stream. Woohoo! Come here. Whee! Oh! By their powers combined. They oh Jesus! They fused. I can't understand what they're saying. They're speaking in duplicates. Get it? Come here. Come here. Those look a lot like the circles that Angel uses. They're almost comical. Okay, how do I approach that? Guess I don't have to. Come here. How much health do you have? There we go. Goodbye, Gemini. I mean, 2.5 minutes, roughly. Kick your ass. What? What are you talking about?
What's so funny?
Oh. Because their power is mine. As you bleed out. Oh. Well, Double's dead.
Congratulations, felicitations, and a hearty welcome back. Profound darkness.
Ooh, that's creepy.
This is the end Xiao was talking about? No way! Get a grip! It's not your job to protect everyone like that!
But
And it was supposed to be me, fighting out there! So...
I can handle it.
Clarissa the White, lend me your power. To protect the person most important to me. To protect my beloved.
Aww. And now he's dead. Eesh.
It's okay. It's alright now. You must be tired. So rest now.
So you can become darkness instead? Persona warned us this would happen.
I'm sorry. You two!
Um,
Oh, Sarah. Can you please
Oh boy.
Matoy? Sorry. It happened just as Xiao said it would. He was right. It's
Look at you all evil.
I doubt anything can be done.
Take on all their properties at once?
That's okay. I was able to do a lot of things I wanted to do. You regained your memory?
Oh boy.
Matoy!
Nope, just get out of there.
Sarah. You were the girl from back then, right? I'm glad. You really got pretty. I felt bad about what happened to you. I don't care about any of that! I have to focus on saving you!
Nope, get out. Get out of there.
I worked so hard for so long to help you, but now this is happening all over again!
There's not much you can do about it. Just get out of there.
It's tough to go through this again, but it'll be alright.
Nope, just get out. Go.
Your big sister is here, and we'll protect you all. Thanks. You gave me so many important, various things I hold dear.
I'll fix this later. Just get me out of here.
I am content. So... Goodbye.
Am I just gonna stay asleep? Go away. Bona. Oh, Sarah didn't grab Clarissa? Come on now. That's kind of important. A couple days later. Were my wings clipped into the bed? Where's my toy?
My toy has gone missing. I have my people out searching for her.
Your people?
But even if we do find her, I'm not sure there's anything you will be able to do.
Probably not.
So why don't you just rest up for a change? That's all I can really ask of you right now.
You knew shit was gonna hit the fan. I should probably use his pillows. Pillow.
You see, this is why getting close to you life forms is rough. Stuff like this hits hard.
Yeah, but, I mean,